So 5 books that not quite changed my life, but 5 books that have brought incredible meaning to my life. 5 is very tricky, and I'm probably going to add some more, because as soon as you walk around a bookshop, I'm sure everybody feels like that. You suddenly go, yeah, and that one, and that one. Okay, so here we are. Toni Morrison. Of course, everybody should read her. She is the master. Jazz, Bluest Eye, Love, Beloved, of course, which is just a truly beautiful, incredible book. The one I would choose, however, is Song of Solomon, mainly because of the way that she writes about men. It is masterful, incredible. I don't know how she did it. It takes great love to write like this, and great perception, and yeah, the opening scenes really do set us up for what's to come. So, highly influential in my life. Of course, Sarah Waters. How could she not enter this rather small list that I have? She's never written a bad novel. She's only written incredibly brilliant novels, I think. The Night Watch, I would say, is my favourite. Set predominantly in the years of the Second World War. Structurally, it is quite incredible that she turns it around and we start at the end, at the beginning. A story about predominantly 3 lesbians, another woman and her gay brother. It is so poignant and so incredibly, I would say, sexy and erotic at times. It is purely what she does the best, and yeah, when I really don't have anything else to read, I always go back to this book. I know I'm veering off here. I know I'm supposed to be going looking at something else, and you've only told me 5. However, come to be, how could he not be there? Again, I've learned so much on his writing. Beautiful, beautiful, lyrical, beautiful characterization, and let me put these ones back. Very pertinent book for me. This book heavily influenced my writing of Tin Man. Story, really. There is an AIDS story in this book, but it's also a story about mothering. He writes women so brilliantly. And I defy anyone who thinks the ending of this book will not leave them bereft. Even now I kind of shudder when I think about it. So, yep, he has to be in there. Okay, John McGagnon. I knew this book originally by the American title By the Lake, and it was given to me by my agent Robert Caskey, who knows that I love Irish literature. It's hard to know what to say about this book. It's a very simple book, and one could probably say that very little happens. But I think that's the beauty of it. It is what a lot of writers and artists talk about when they talk about seeing past the everyday, maybe to something sacred, and this is that book. A very, very quiet, beautiful novel that I think everyone should read. Okay, so the last one, Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. Last because maybe best. This is absolutely an incredible piece of writing, so pertinent today. The story of Janie Crawford, the most incredible heroine, if you like, challenging the roles of men and women, journeying really to womanhood, I would suppose. That's the simplest thing to say, and a very, very strong voice. It's a triumphant novel. It's a beautiful novel. It's a book that everybody should read. All women should read this book. I don't really know what to say. I think it's just left me a little bit wanting words, because it's sublime, really.